The best way to get better is to practice. And in this example, we're going to create links to another file inside our existing page. This file is available for download using a link provided below in the description. We'll give you a couple seconds so you can pause this video, download the file, and then you can either try it on your own or follow along. All right, so let's get started. In my HTML comment, I have several to-dos that I need to complete. The first is I need to find a set of text. Now, this is text that's going to be inside my page, and the easiest way to do that is to do Control F, and then you can see that I can use my next arrow button down at the top to find this. The next to-do says to wrap my anchor tag around this. That is the way that we create a link, is with the anchor tag. So I'm going to type in open angle bracket, A, close angle bracket. And then I'm going to take my closing tag and put it on the other side of my text that's selected. Now, obviously, I wouldn't have to find text normally. Normally, I could just randomly find this information. But this is how it can work like this. All right. If I go up to my to-dos, you see the next thing I want to do is create an HREF attribute. This is the file that we actually point to. The anchor tag does nothing about creating a link if we don't have this HREF. So inside my anchor tag, I'm going to put space, HREF. HREF is short for hyperlink reference, and I can start to type a file. Now, if I opened a folder like I showed you in earlier examples, I can simply start to type a file name, and it will help find it. You see here I typed in 04-, it went in and found all my files that started with 04, and specifically I'm looking for 04-04.html. I can just click on that, and it fills in the rest for me. Now, this is going to create a link that lets me go see the file. Now, sometimes I want to also create something called a title. And a title helps me describe and define what type of file this person is going to go to. So outside my quotes, but inside my anchor tag, I'm going to put a space, start to type title. You see it comes up as an option. And then inside my quotes, I'm going to put some text that's going to describe this. So I put an example file to learn HTML. If I right click over my file, reveal in File Explorer, now when I double click on my file, it comes up. You'll notice it looks very similar to what we saw before, except we now have this link. And if I hover over it, you'll notice up in the little box, like a tooltip, is an example file to learn HTML. So this is us being able to use the attribute to help describe it. If we didn't put that title attribute, that little pop-up helper would not show up. So all these things work together to allow us to create a useful and helpful link inside of HTML. Now, links don't have to link out to an external file. They can actually link to another place inside of our own text file. So we're going to show you how to do that next in the video that's showing up on the screen now. Click on it to learn how.